The story that I'm talking about is titled How the Camel Got Its Hump, and it's written by none other than Rudyard Kipling. Yes, he is the man who gave us the character that we all love, Mowgli. Rudyard Kipling was born in 1865 in our very own Mumbai, then Bombay. He completed his education in England at the United Services College and returned to India in 1882. A prolific writer that he was, he quickly achieved fame as a short story writer. Kipling glorified the British Empire and the common soldier through his writings in Plain Tales from the Hills, Soldiers 3 and Barrack Room Ballads. In 1894, his famous book, Jungle Book, published and became a children's classic all over the world. So, how did they get humps? Let's read the story and find out. In the beginning, when the world was new and the animals were just beginning to work for man, there was a camel, and he lived in the middle of a howling desert because he did not want to work. He ate sticks and thorns and prickles, and when anybody spoke to him, he said, "Humph," just humph, and no more. Presently, the horse came to him on Monday morning with a saddle on his back and said, "Camel, oh camel, come out and trot like the rest of us." "Humph," said the camel, and the horse went away and told the man. Presently, the dog came to him with a stick in his mouth and said, "Camel, oh camel, come and fetch and carry like the rest of us." "Humph," said the camel, and the dog went away and told the man. Presently, the ox came to him with the yoke on his neck and said, "Camel, oh camel, come and plow like the rest of us." "Hump," said the camel, and the ox went away and told the man. At the end of the day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together and said, "Three, oh three, I'm very sorry for you, but that hump thing in the desert can't work, or he would have been here by now. So I am going to leave him alone, and you must work double time to make up for it." That made the three very angry, and they held a panchayat on the edge of the desert. Well, here the author is talking about a time when the world was new, when man was just beginning to learn the art of domesticating animals. Amongst all other animals, there was a camel. And this camel lived in the middle of a desert because he did not want to work. He only ate sticks, thorns and prickles, for they are the only things available in a desert. The camel was so lazy that whenever anybody spoke to him, all he would say, only one word, "Humph." Isn't that strange? Now the other animals tried their best to make the camel do some work. The horse, the dog and the ox visited the camel and asked him to join them at their respective jobs. But all he replied was, "Humph." The other animals went and told the man. At the end of the third day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together and said that since the camel did no work, they have to make up for his part and work double time. Now, before we read further, let's look at some new words and phrases that we came across in this part of the story. So let's begin with the phrase, howling desert. This refers to a desert where you hear howling noises of both animals and the wind. Next, prickles are sharp points that stick out from leaves or from the stalks of plants. Then the word presently refers to the present time or the near future. The next word on the list is saddle. It is a seat, usually made of leather, used on a horse for riding it. Then the word trot refers to the walking style of animals like a horse, dog or zebra. And yoke is a wooden bar that is tied over the necks of two animals, especially cattle, and connected to the vehicle or load that they are pulling. Next we have edge, and it means the outside limit of an area. After that we have the word cud, and it refers to partly digested food returned from the first stomach of ruminating animals to the mouth for further chewing. Till then, keep learning. Bye. TutorMate. For more amazing video lectures, download the free app on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store.